Welcome to the 25th anniversary celebration of the Seniors Computer Group of San Diego. People form groups for a lot of reasons, but a couple of pretty common ones are to learn and to have fun. There has been a lot of both of those going on at the Seniors Computer Group for the past 25 years. That is what probably brought the founders together 25 years ago, and that is what keeps us coming to our Saturday morning meetings at the Wesley Palms today. Seniors helping seniors is the motto of the group and has served us well. We meet each Saturday morning for a couple of hours to provide everything from basic instruction on how to get started with a computer to the latest innovations in technology. Anyone with a computer problem can bring that problem to a meeting and present it to a member or to the whole group for help. Generally, someone in the room has faced the same problem and resolved it. Sometimes the group collectively researches what can be done to help and often comes up with a solution. Seniors helping seniors. We meet in Woodbury Hall, the auditorium at Wesley Palms in Pacific Beach, at 9:30 each Saturday. 6 computer stations around the meeting room and a large screen with a projector tied to one of the computers allow members to work individually or collectively on solutions to problems. Members also share what they have learned about new computer technology, as well as hardware and software products being introduced to the marketplace. Vendors often present. Members generally take advantage of the newest technology, ranging lately from Windows XP to Vista to Windows 7. An early listing of members showed them using a variety of early computers, C64 the most prominent. Others included Zenith, Epson, Aquarius, and Wang, maybe even one from Radio Shack, lovingly known as the Trash 80. It all began 25 years ago when Roger Morgan, who had retired from the San Diego Municipal Court System, saw computers as a way for seniors to get more out of their retirement years. So he formed a group called Basic Seniors, with fewer than 20 members, meeting at a recreation center. The name was changed to Seniors Computer Group shortly after its formation to better reflect the mission of the organization. Seniors Computer Group now totals more than 175 members. As the group grew in membership, moves were made to larger quarters, such as those shown here. Seniors Computer Group began meeting at Wesley Palms in Pacific Beach in 1996 and has been gathering in the large auditorium there ever since. Articles of incorporation as a nonprofit were filed with the state of California in May of 1994, listing Paul Alardi as president. The attached bylaws said, Seniors Computer Group is an organization that provides persons who are interested in learning about the use of personal computers the opportunity to learn from other members of the organization. A monthly newsletter called Bits and Bytes is distributed with the latest information and suggestions on how to get the most from your computer. Here's one of the earliest from August 7th, 1993, Bits and Bytes. Some of the articles that were published in all these Bits and Bytes over the years can give you a pretty good picture of how the organization grew and developed, and it brings a short walk down memory lane about what kinds of computers we were all using in those days, if at all. But before the Bits and Bytes came along, there were a couple of other newsletters put out by this organization when it was known as Basic Seniors, and early in the days when it was known as Seniors Computer Group. And thanks to the efforts of Paul Ilardi and Mel Weekly, I have been wandering through some of these old issues, and I'd like to share some of the things that were in them. I think you will find them interesting. The first issue, dated May 1984, says that the first meeting was on April 14th, where provisional rules establishing the organization were adopted by the 17 people who showed up. In an issue dated August 1985, it says that prudently, a new member of the club, Helen Van Dusen, attended a number of workshop meetings and did some comparison shopping before buying any equipment. After considering all factors, she bought a Commodore 64 system. In an October issue, it said that Basic Seniors will be meeting in a carpeted, air-conditioned conference room at 6499 El Cajon Boulevard, thanks to Citicorp Savings Bank at that address. In January '87, a note says that the Committee on Programs head brought out some topics for programs, such as modems, spreadsheets, word processing, games, sideways in quotation marks, and genealogy. In May of '87, the Hospitality Committee reported that $15 per quarter was not enough to provide snacks at the meetings and asked for a raise to $20. In February of '88, it said that there were new members, and 6 of those new members had not yet committed themselves to a computer brand. The others report a TRS-80, a PC-100, and a Commodore 15. In August of 1988, there was considerable discussion of the new IBM type machine. In 1988, it was noted that the use of the bank lobby by Basic Seniors during the Saturday morning meetings has been discontinued by Citicorp as a result of a holdup which took place on March 24th. And in 1989, it says that there was a celebration of a 5-year anniversary of Basic Seniors. Family, friends, and visitors helped swell the ranks of Basic Seniors when it came time to cut the cake, enjoy a spread of sandwiches, cookies, treats, sweets, and beverages, marking official observance of 5 full years of life for the Computer Interests Group, which is shaped by the needs of its senior members. So there seems to be a bit of a precedent for what's going on here today. In 1990, the treasurer reported a bank balance of $571.27 and the addition of 3 new members, Kurt Brandt, Cliff Johnson, and Paul F. Ilardi. In 1991, it says that the informal discussion period brought out the fact that few members are able to program their computers and that others are uninterested in learning. It was suggested that there might be interest in learning DOS. And in January 1993, it says, if you feel qualified to make a presentation on any computer subject or program, please speak to Paul Ilardi, who will be happy to put you on our calendar of events. Happy New Year. Seems some things just never change. What I like in the first Bits and Bytes, or at least the first one that we have apparently, is this comment about the whole newsletter being put together by a number of members. Some people doing it on paper, some people doing it by modem, and some people handing over a disk, and Tom putting the whole thing together, and Lutz Winkler proofreading it. Some familiar names there. Jumping forward 7 years to an issue dated in the year 2000, Treasurer Ray Schlater gave the Treasurer's Report, and the numbers are kind of interesting. Here we're spending over $1,000 on a new computer, and our total is over $8,000. He also said that the cookie fund is running slightly in arrears and asked that members who eat cookies be sure to put a donation in the cookie jar. Does that sound familiar, Ann? I also found it kind of fun to have a look at something written by Paul Ilardi in 1993 called Lesson Number 2, where he talked about your born-again genie and how she would show up and demonstrate readiness to obey your commands by displaying a prompt such as this: C:// and then another funny symbol. And it turns out that that can still be done on my computer, even using some of the DOS commands that some of us might remember. There it is. There is one more item that I would like to discuss, and that's an item from ancient history, some 15 years ago. It comes from the minutes of a senior computer group board meeting dated February 7th, 1995, at Heidi's in La Mesa. President Paul Ilardi called the meeting to order at 2:23 p.m. The discussion began concerning how often should the board meet, and then the topic quickly digressed into the problem of seating when we have a demo meeting, at which time we had more people than seats, and that our own members left when they found there was no room for them. Paul Ilardi and Fred Wasserman went on to take a very active role in getting the nonprofit status for the Seniors Computer Group. And when we finally approached Wesley Palms about meeting here, the first thing they asked was, are you a nonprofit organization? Because if you are not, we can't have you. We were, and we are here, and I think we should all be very grateful for that. So, I hope you have enjoyed your short trip down memory lane, and I hope you're enjoying this 25-year celebration of the founding of the Seniors Computer Group. Whatever your reason for using a computer, whether it is writing, research, communicating, data storage, photos, genealogy, or any one of the other things that a computer can do, you can learn a lot here at the Seniors Computer Group. I sure know I have in the 15 years that I've been a member. When the group was formed 25 years ago, dues were $1 a month. Today, dues are $1 a month. Visitors are welcome at no charge. And the Seniors Computer Group takes great pride in working hard at its motto of seniors helping seniors.